All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever places in the world you are watching me from. I'm your brother, Mr. Ehanire Matthias Usawaru Ehanire in Nigeria, based in Italy. This evening, I have come this to admonish every one of us, or to also tell us some of the things that I've seen over the weeks or over the months now it keeps disturbing me. It's really affecting me and disturbing me. It's really a call for a discussion. I don't know whether I'm the only person disturbed by this attitude that is happening, or this issue that is happening in Nigeria or in Africa at large. Some few days ago, I was at work. I stumbled into a video. I saw a young man in TikTok. He was doing a video, and lo and behold, the young man was just saying different type of things, telling people that he's a ritualist, he's a Yahoo boy, but he's a ritualist. So people were now chatting him up and asking him, are you really? They said yes. He didn't deny. He said he's a ritualist, that he killed his mother for They were not asking him, who did you? You said his mother. They were not asking, how do you choose to use? They say yes. Now you ask for use. He was asking again. Now you have. You could see the way young girls, because I saw he was sending people money, sending girls money. He say, send me your account number. He will send them money. You see the way girls were encouraging him. When you look at his life, there were almost 100 people in his life. They were encouraging him. Very young boy, as in very, very young. See the way people were encouraged. So I was at work. As who I am, as a man of God, I started preaching to him, even in his life. I was preaching, telling him, look, you are a ritualist, you are not a Yahoo boy. The blood of the people you've used will hunt you down. You understand? Whosoever that kill by sword will die by sword. Now, I was chatting with the boy. I could feel that the guy have a conscience. And the guy was a bit moody. And I said, chat me up, let us talk. And as I was telling him the word of God, preaching to him. So the guy was a bit moody. Even the girls that was in the life, they were encouraging him to share. Oh, you should forget what I'm saying. So I just concluded. I said, this is the reason why. I'm sorry, no, that it's not like I encourage it. That, you see, these young boys, have you never thought of this? On a daily basis, you see guys use girls for ritualists. They use girls for ritualists. You don't ask, why is it always happening like this? You see guys using girls for ritualists on a daily basis, and it keeps happening. You don't ask, why is it continuing every time like this? Why? Because those girls are encouraging young boys to go into ritualism. Because if you know that the guy you want to date is not working and is driving a big car, don't you think there's something going wrong somewhere? That's one of those days he was going to use you too. A 22 years old boy, or a 18 years old boy, or a 20 years old boy driving SUV of a car that worth almost 20 or 30 million. You can ask yourself, where does this young boy get this money from? Now, they said before they used to give it to Yahoo. Now, the white people you were playing, they are all now wise, and they are now they wised up. They cannot fall into your prey again. So that is why you don't know that what they are doing is no longer Yahoo. It is called ritualism, or Yahoo plus 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 plus. It has gone from class to different class. At the point they were using themselves, selling their kidneys, selling their some body parts to make money. From there they advanced. They started carrying their girlfriend. People, they started kidnapping people to use. Later they started carrying their girlfriend. Later they started using their body. Maybe they are using their manhood. Some of them will not give birth. Some of them, they were not doing some ritually. They cannot sleep at night. They only go to club. Anytime they sleep, they are in trouble. You understand? They now advance from there, because we hear all these things. They now advance from there. Now what they do now, it has come to the extent that brother now carry brother. There was one I was also watching. The mother suggested his younger brother to the other boy to use for rituals. Along the line, they succeeded killing the boy with poison. And after killing the boy, they took the body parts. He was going. Police accosted him. And the guy now confessed that it was the mother that had suggested that he should use his younger brother. a 20 years old younger brother, for just money. That you can actually work hard, you can face your life and study hard, or learn that your trade, or learn that your vocation, and you will still get the same money. What will you gain getting money that will not give you peace? It is even better you being poor and happy than making money that does not give you peace. Money that will make people will see that you are happy, whereas when you go deep down, when you go privately, you are suffering, you are dying. What shall it profit you? You gain the whole world and lose your soul. What will be your gain? To kill your mother, the woman that carried you for 9 months, gave birth to you, also take care of you from childhood to that point of your life. What will you gain to kill that woman? What will you gain for not to keep your father or not to protect your mother? If you make money, who will you use the money to take care of? People make money to take care of their parents. I'm glad to say I am the breadwinner of my mother. I put food in her table on a monthly basis. What will you gain to see that your parents, your brother and sister, they are enjoying from you? You will kill them just because you want to show to people. You want to run gitty. You want to join the big boy. You that was supposed to be in class learning, you that was supposed to be in vocation learning, or be in trade doing something, you want to drive big car, you want to drive SUV. What is an 18 years old boy or 22 years old boy doing with millions? I ask a question often. That life you are living, will you continue that life for the next 60 years? To be bringing people for rituals because you want to maintain wealth? I was once a big man in a story. A day will come that all this blood you are sharing, they will take your own life too. And when you now die, what will you tell God that you have done with your life here on earth? That you were taking people's life, because you want to make money. That is vanity. When we came to this earth, we didn't take anything, bring anything, and when we are going back, we will not take anything back. What will be your gain because you want to make wealth, you want to drive Benz? That even if you work hard, you study hard, you do what you are doing best, you put effort. God gave everybody talent that will blow you naturally. You said no, you want to use your parents, you want to use your friends, you want to use people around you to do rituals. At the end of the day, you will go and give account of your life. There is life after this earth. Once is appointed unto a man death, after death judgment. When you are at the throne of God, you will tell God what you have done, how many people you have killed. They are waiting for you for vengeance. The blood of Abel is still crying for vengeance to date. Now, I also want to blame some of these things because of this ritualism or this ritual killing in Nigeria. 19 years old boy, 16 years old, 17 years old, 22 years old boy, young children, they want to drive SUV. The cause of it, one, are parents. If a child lack good home train, no, any child you didn't take care of when he's young, when he's old, when he's a bit grown up, he will use you as a scapegoat. You will see your child coming with flashing things that you know that you can't afford. You will not cry out. You will encourage him. You will encourage her. Young girls that even go to school, that doesn't even learn a vocation, they didn't do anything. They'll go and buy is it not bowstring here they call it, of thousands of naira. And they don't even fit 3 square meter at home. The mother cannot even fit 3 square meter because you want to feel belong. You want to join the big boys, so that those Yahoo boys will see. They will continue using you people, because if you open your eyes and see that they are killing us and you people settle down, no, this thing this will not continue. They will not be using you guys. Look at the way those guys were encouraging that boy. They even told people that he was a ritualist, that he killed his mother. They were encouraging him to share up. I was preaching to the boy. The guy was really touched by the message I was giving him. Those guys were encouraging him that it is not easy to use somebody. At least the spirit of those that they are using, if you can withstand it, which is a strong man. You are a strong man to withstand the spirit of people you have killed. You could imagine what guys are saying. I was even on live stream watching one live stream. The guy was telling me that a Yahoo boy in the fan, the Yahoo boy with the cash outs. The day when you not see money cash out, you go use it to cash out. What are you people thinking? Young girls these days, they don't want to. That is why you see that they die in their numbers because they are looking for Yahoo boy who they cash out. You don't think how did he get that money to cash out? If it's someone's blood, a day will come, he will need somebody else, he will use you. Because most times, the native daughter normally tell them to bring their girlfriend, and he will use you to also cash out. Another girl will enjoy your blood. And God will not ask them because you also encourage it. Those parents, those mothers that will see your children coming home with flashy things and you don't ask them, they will use you. Those parents, father, mother, brother, sister, you are not quarreling with your younger ones or your father, your brother or sister that is doing things that is done right. You didn't quarrel with them, they will use you people. If they have finished using people, one day the native will tell them, bring your mother or bring your father or bring your brother or bring your sister. Because of SUV that when you die, you will not take along. Another thing is that government himself is playing politics with everything. Because one law can settle everything. If a young boy that is from 17 to 22, who is supposed to be in school, is driving SUV, and you check his account, they have over 10 million or 20 million, won't you froze the account and ask him, where did you get this money from? And make sure he give accounts. If he's able to account for the money that he gets is a genuine money, then you let him go and release his money. But if he cannot account for the money, he should go to prison, not even only freezing the account. He should go to prison. And the father and the mother should also serve in the same prison. If he is serving 5 years, the parents will serve 2 years. So he will serve as a deterrent to other people, other parents. The government is sleeping, playing politics with everything. The government, democracy is supposed to be the government of the people, by the people, for the people. Now, democracy is for the government of the greedy, by the greedy, and to the greedy. The government of the criminals to the criminals and for the criminals. They cannot talk because they say they are frauding the country on a daily basis. How can they settle things? If you receive, as I am now, I work in Europe. Governments know how much that enters my accounts on a monthly basis. They know how much I'm saving on a monthly basis. If I was supposed to receive 2,000 euros on a monthly basis, and 10,000 euros enter my account, the following morning, so they will call me and ask me to come my account, how that money entered my account. Government can do all these things because they are frauding themselves, they are frauding the nation. They can also talk to those that are doing ritualism. Yahoo boys are killing youths. What will you get to kill your fellow youths? At the end of the day, you will not see youth again because you want to make money. The government is using Boko Haram, Fulani Esme, different group, terrorist groups, different banditry to terrorize the country. The youths that were supposed to stand up, they are killing themselves because they want to become rich. God will ask all of you one after the other. You parents who cannot correct your children, God will ask you to. You men of God who is preaching prosperity, because some of you are the one who cause all this problem. Instead of you telling people righteousness, preaching salvation, you are preaching prosperity. God bless you. Where will God bless them? Blame them when they are not hardworking. Bible says, "We bless the works of your hand." Every one of you, religious leader, community leaders, governors, presidents, senators, House of Rep member, you that is going to party, you are oppressing people. This have to stop. Let sanity come back to Africa and Nigeria at large. I pray this message hits your heart and you see it from the angle I'm speaking it from. That everything should change so that Nigeria and Africa will be a better place for everyone. Europe is working today because they fix their house. Government make a law that will settle this thing once and for all. You can checkmate all these young boys that want to kill the whole nation because they want to reach. God bless you. I don't want this message to go too far. God bless you. Stay blessed. And remember, I almost said, Mr. Ehanire Efusa, Usawaro Ehanire. God bless you. Shalom.